Indeed, Korah was from the people of Moses, but he behaved arrogantly towards them. Al-Qasas 28:76. This is how the story of Korah began, and this is how today, incorporated America is run. Trump does not govern a state. He owns a private fiefdom, registered in his name. The White House is merely a new branch of his conglomerate. The world, in his eyes, is nothing more than spoils for him to plunder. $37 trillion in digital shackles. A mountain of debt that weighs on the future of the nation, turning the myth of American greatness into a legend slowly eroding. A bill that the so-called deals master believes military arrogance will spare him from paying. Whoever claims to own the land claims to own the truth. Just as Korah once declared, "I have been granted all this because of some knowledge I have." Trump's knowledge is what he calls the art of the deal, or so he imagines. $37 trillion, a number expected a decade from now, yet this Korah delivered it in 2025. $1 trillion added every 5 months. A mountain of debt rising higher while Trump smiles at the camera. A financial suicide wrapped in a Hollywood grin. Illusory knowledge requires makeup to conceal its ugliness. So the Trumpian Korah appeared before his people in full adornment, armed with his big, beautiful tax law, a golden facade paid for by the company's treasury. Taxes on the wealthy were slashed, and the state budget bled through its vital arteries. $2.4 trillion added to the deficit with the stroke of a reckless pen. Elon Musk called it a disgusting abomination. The CEO burns the company's furniture to warm his private office. As for his aides, they are nothing more than obedient AI robots. No reason, no dissent, just a frozen smile and applause scheduled in advance. When the fires at home failed to warm his ambitions, the fangs of extortion turned outward. He wanted to buy Greenland as if it were an abandoned lot in Manhattan. Denmark refused, and the Korah of our age erupted in rage. He strikes everywhere to compensate for his hemorrhage. Threatens Colombia and Cuba, besieges Iran and Mexico. The world is not a community of partners. It is a collection of assets to be absorbed or broken open to keep his holding company alive. J.P. Morgan warns, a dense fog suffocates investors holding $24 trillion in debt. Borrowing costs rise, confidence evaporates. The CEO turns the world into a fighting ring, and everyone pays the price to preserve the corporation. But transgression is always followed by a cry. Do not be prideful. Surely Allah does not like the prideful. Al-Qasas 28:76. He did not listen. He grew more arrogant, more tyrannical. Then the blows meant for Venezuela rebounded into the heart of the company itself. Moody's and Fitch downgraded the US government's credit rating. A new global axis begins to form against digital thuggery. Markets lose faith in the deals master. The deficit piles up, while rivals construct a competing system beyond the dollar. The bitter truth, the company borrows just to pay the interest on what it already borrowed. Every scream is a warning. Then we cause the earth to swallow him up, along with his home. Al-Qasas 28:81. This mathematical collapse is merciless. 122% of GDP. A nation owing more than its people produce in an entire year. By 2054, the drowning will reach 166%. The sweat of future generations is mortgaged in advance to creditors. Rand Paul shouts, "This is suicide. This Korah believes the ground beneath his towers is solid." He does not realize that when debt surpasses production, the earth becomes brittle, swallowing palaces and those who dwell within them. And so the curtain falls on the deal's master. He believed numbers were at his disposal, that gold could shield him from the betrayal of history. Whether he leaves or stays is irrelevant. Incorporated America has become a gilded prison, a city where even the air is rationed. All await the moment of the grand shutdown, while the Korah continues counting his profits in a roofless office. Was the bet on the tower nothing more than a colorful illusion? Or is this the inevitability that devours anyone who tried to sell the world in a punctured and